Here's your mom, Danielle.
You know what? This is really it. Nobody's going to change my mind on anything I do. You know, you totally disappointed me. Look at you, how beautiful you are. After the first kid, I accepted. The second kid, 37 days to prepare for her. And she almost didn't make it. Now, look, another one? How much more can anybody do?
Hold on a second, Mom. Everybody on this show is going to get it. Everybody. And I hear this story. You're wrong, too.
I'm wrong. How did you say that, Mom? From my past?
Yeah.
Drug addict?
Yeah. I'll say.
That's where I was.
If a woman becomes a drug addict and she's got young kids at home,
But
and
I never neglected or left my kids. You don't understand.
That's what
my
she's
mother
saying.
lived less than 3 blocks from me.
Hold on a second. What difference does it make that your mom lived 3 blocks away? When you're having young children, what made you become a drug addict? That's your fault.
It is my fault, and I accept my fault. I truly accept my fault.
Before we go any further, Dee Dee, I'm going to ask you to leave the stage, and I'm going to bring you back, okay? You just walk right up there. How can you stand up here and fix your lips to say something like that? It's okay because I became a drug addict.
You don't understand.
Hold on a second. Let me finish.
Exaggerates.
Let me finish. You just said out of your mouth, I didn't hear anything from your daughter. You just said, it's okay because my mom lived 3 blocks away.
No.
It's okay that I become a drug addict.
That they need. No, it's not okay. And believe me, I'm just by the grace of God, I'm glad I'm here today, clean and sober. I'm a stronger woman today.
Very good.
I'm a stronger woman today. I'm not where I was back then. I made myself to be that way.
But wouldn't you agree?
Because of my children. But they was never without.
Wouldn't you agree that because of what you did, your drug use, you not being there, that impacted your daughter?
Somewhat, yes, and I do take responsibility for that. However, when I did turn myself around, I was there for her as well as my other 2 children.
Okay.
She's not the only child.
Okay, but she is one of your children.
Yes, she is, and I love her very much.
Well, then, how do you turn and throw your 16-year-old daughter who's pregnant, you throw her on the street in 10 days?
How much more can I take?
You take as much as you need to.
No, I can't.
Yes.
I have no room.
I don't get the concept. I don't care. You know what? 16-year-olds.
She shouldn't be like this.
You're right. You're right. She shouldn't be like this. But I'm going to assign some of the blame to you.
And I do accept some of the blame. I do accept some of the blame. I have not just done none of that. I'm wrong just like the next person. I make faults.
And you're going to throw them out on the street.
Let the baby's dad take care of them. Let the baby's grandmother take care of them. Why is it going to keep falling on me? He does things too.
You are her mother.
I sure am.
So you want to shed the responsibility
I have no more room.
Do you want to shed the responsibility on an 18-year-old kid that doesn't work? Do you really think that
he was able to make that baby? I've done more than enough.
And what help do you want? For me to throw her stuff out on the street?
What am I supposed to do? How much more can I do? Keep enabling her to let her have another kid after kid after kid? I can't keep doing it.
Who's responsible here?
Hey,
Who's
I took her to
responsible
the doctors. I took her to our doctors to get her on birth control. She refuses to take it. There's no more I can do about it.
Really? So you're going to give up? Throw your hands up.
I can't make her take him.
So you
the
give it
laws
up?
don't allow you to let them take them if you want them to take them.
So you can't do any more?
What more can I do? You tell me that.
I'm asking you. You can't do any more?
I don't believe I can. I told her.
So you're giving up? So you're giving up?
I need to. I mean, what more can I do for her?
You're giving up on your daughter.
I try to discipline her.
Answer the question.
In the face.
Answer the question. Are
I don't
you
want to
giving
give
up on
up.
your daughter?
I don't want I don't want to give up.
You're saying you're here because you need help with her, and you're going to throw her out in 10 days?
Somebody else. There's nobody more I can do.
Why should I help? If her own mother's going to give up on her, why should I help?
I don't want to give up. I love my daughter. I love my grandkids. What more can I do?
You be a mother to your daughter. You don't throw her out.
How am I supposed to? How am I supposed to? What have I not done for her?
You really stand there and say, how am I supposed to?
What have I not done?
How am I not supposed to?
I'm not saying that.
You just thrown her out on the street to fend for herself.
She got a place. She says she knows everything.
Mom, you said you know she doesn't have a place. She has nowhere to go.
No, she has a place. Her and him got a place lined up. Supposedly a drug haven that the police are watching.
So you're going to let her go there?
She's going anyhow.
That's where you're going to send.
You don't understand.
That's where you're going to send your grandchildren.
I don't want to send them nowhere.
Then don't.
But where am I putting them, on my roof?
You know
don't
what?
understand. My
You know
house
what?
is crowded now.
Well, then guess what? It gets a little more damn crowded.
I can't do no more. I can't do no more. I'm done. This is something she wants.
So you're going to tell me you can't fit a little 9-pound baby in
I
your
only have
house?
one crib now with 2 babies.
So now it's about cribs.
I don't have space. I only have a 3-bedroom. I'm living in my living room now.
So you're telling me you can't fit a baby in your house? No
How
way
am
in
I
the
going to
world.
put another car seat even safely carry them doctors or anything? How can it be done? I'm not the only grandmother.
So you're complaining that you sleeping on a bed in your living room. That's your complaint.
No, it's not my complaint. It's the complaint of the way she's taking all her potential
You know
and just
what?
disappointing me and throwing her life
You know
away.
what? I know for my daughter, I'd sleep in fire.
I would too.
I'd sleep in fire.
I'd die for mine. I'd go to jail for mine if I had to. I would do all that.
You know, you're standing up here saying like you would do anything for your children.
I will. I cannot do no more on her.
Would you not do drugs and be there for them all the time?
Yes, I have been. I changed
But you
myself.
didn't do that.
Okay, nobody's perfect, though.
That's right.
Nobody's
And because
perfect.
of your actions, you caused your daughter to go through a
I
lot
don't
of
believe
things.
that. I don't
You
believe
don't believe that?
No, I don't.
So you don't think any of that had any impact on your daughter whatsoever?
No, not all of it, no.
If you believe that, then you're an idiot, okay? You're an idiot.
I have to be an idiot.
So, take a deep breath and calm down a little bit here. You think that by throwing your daughter out, by going to that drug haven, as you said, you know where she's going, because her
But
boyfriend...
her baby's dad's a drug
you
addict dealer, so what difference? He
Will you
smokes
shut
drugs
up and
too.
let me finish? Would you let me finish? Again, you make the case. You know that she's dating some drug dealer, a guy that's been in boot camp for a gun. He sold drugs. You know that she's probably going to move out into a drug haven. So you really think this is good for her and her 3 babies, that this is where you're sending them out to?
Okay, well, where else can I go?
Because you have to sleep on a bed in your
That's
living room.
irrelevant. I don't mind that. That's still my house that I own. So,
So you can't fit. You said
cellar.
the big thing is you don't have
There's
room for
no
a
more
baby.
room. And it was to say there ain't going to be a 4th and a 5th and a 6th.
Well, that's,
When is enough
that's
enough?
your job
I've
to do
tried
everything
that.
you can
Excuse
to
me.
stop that.
I've tried that.
Well, you know
I
what?
took her to get birth control.
You got 2 more years to be a mother. I suggest you take those 2 years
I've
and
tried
run with
that.
it.
I have 2 other kids as well. And I got 1 year. She'll be 17.
So when they start making mistakes, that's what you're going to do? Just get out of the house? That's your way of dealing
No,
with
I
it?
try to work with them and, you know.
All right, let's listen to what she has to say.
Where were you at when she was sleeping with this guy?
Right now at Papa John's, create your own pizza for only $9.99. On original, thin, or New York-style crust, all $9.99. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs.
What was
I mean,
I
do you just
asking
let her
to
run
do?
everywhere?
No. When I took her in our area in Pennsylvania, I took her to the doctors to get her on birth control because they was friends, they started dating. No, I didn't have a problem with it.
And you knew when she was sleeping with him that he was a drug dealer. You knew it.
At first, no, I didn't. I learned.
You learned. You learned
Yes,
of
I
it.
did.
And you know that she
couldn't
was
prevent
dating a
it.
drug dealer.
I could not stop it.
How can any woman stand up? I know if my daughter was dating a drug dealer, I'd stop it some way,
Yeah, you
somehow. You just stood, just about 3 minutes ago, you just stood on the stage and you said you were willing to go to jail for your daughter.
I would.
But now you can't stop
want
it.
me to shoot
You
him?
can't stop your daughter.
Is that what I.
You just said you'd do anything, but then you turn around.
I tried
I can't
everything.
do nothing.
And you know what happens to me when
You
I
haven't
try?
You haven't tried
I got
everything.
smacked down. I got my face busted open.
Well, you know what? That's
been
what
put in a
happens.
hospital behind
a lot
her,
of decisions.
trying to discipline her
a
as a
lot of
mother.
decisions that you've made in your life, your actions
now.
have led to this now. So
Yes,
whatever.
they have. And that's why I'm here today. That's why I'm here today.
You know what? I don't know why you're here. I really don't. Because if you thought you were going to come on the show and get me to help throw her on the street, you're damn wrong.
No, that's not just the point. That wasn't my purpose.
What do you say?
Your daughter's 16,
And you,
correct?
and
She'll be
you know what?
17
Don't-
November the 10th.
When these people come up on stage, you will listen to them and keep quiet.
Yes.
Your daughter's 16. She acts more mature than you do. I mean, it's sad. And did you see the look on her face when you walked straight out to her and said you're a disappointment? Did you look at her face?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It was sad. Sad.
And what incentive is there for her telling her daughter this? You have excuses, and she sees that her mother, that's how she deals with everything in her life. Excuses, and now you've turned your daughter into you. Excuses about everything.
think I want that
You know
for her?
what?
I don't.
You know what this show is? About taking self-responsibility. Standing up. Saying, I'm wrong.
And I admit I was.
You know what? You could say it, but you know, doing, action, and saying are two different things. If you want help, you have to stand up here and say, I was wrong. I want to help my daughter. You don't come out here and
I do
say,
wanna help
well,
her.
I made the call, but I'm throwing her out in 10 days.
I do want to help her. I want to open her eyes. She's a beautiful child. She got much potential.
How is she going to open her eyes?
Somewhere in life.
How is she going to open her eyes when you stand
Having
up
kid
here
after kid,
and
how's she
make
gonna do it?
excuse after excuse
What future
why
does
you
she
haven't
have?
done things?
What future does she have? None.
It really hurts me when you say that you don't have room. You have room for a baby in your arms. You're going through a lot of things. I see your pain. But grab hold to her. Hold on to her. I don't care what wind she blow you through. Don't let her go. Because you're a loser. And then when you lose her, you don't know what's going to happen. What if she move over there with that guy and then something happened to your grandkids? How could you live with yourself? You won't be able to do it. It's not easy. You went through a lot of things. Now your daughter's going through a lot of things. Now what, the grandkids gonna go through a lot of things too? Grab hold to it. Don't let her go. 3, maybe Steve can talk her into promising before she leaves that she'll get some birth control. Maybe he can make her promise that. Don't let your daughter go. You got rooms in your arms for your grandkids. Hold on to them.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I want to say, when you said that, that is the greatest advice, the greatest quote. And I want to say we should have something. Quote of the day. That inspires me that you said that to her. Thank you.
Right now at Papa John's, create your own pizza for only $9.99 on original, thin, or New York style crust. All $9.99. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more. But Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now.
I got to say, looking at you, I think that they got through to you a little bit, right? Some pretty good advice, right? Right? They gave you some good advice? Now, I know you probably feel like when you come out here, like your daughter did, like everybody's ganging up on you. I'm yelling at you. But you know what? This is a tough love show. You're in a tough situation. It's not easy to deal with. And sometimes, got to yell at you to get through to you. You want help with your daughter, right?
Yes, I do.
That's what was your point for calling the show. You want help with her. So,
I can't keep doing it.
Okay. So if I help and I get your daughter to do a couple things for you,
I want her to go back to school. She says she's in school. She's not. She
listen,
hasn't been
Mom,
there.
Mom, focus now. If I get your daughter to come out and say that she'll go to counseling with you, that she'll go back to school, will you not throw her out?
I would consider not throwing her out. Damn near almost positive. Agreeing. Once I hear her agree that she
Mom,
would do it, I would do it.
If I'm going to go in a
If
battle...
you guarantee that she's going to say, yes, I'll keep her there.
Okay.
Is that what you want?
Is that a promise?
Yes, I
That's
will.
a promise.
Yes, but I want to hear it.
Right.
If you can guarantee
I'm saying
it.
if she won't promise to do this, then all bets are off. But you're promising me right now, and I'm going to follow up with this. If she goes to counseling with you and goes back to school, you will not throw her out.
No,
You promise me.
I said I won't.
Okay. And so you know, we're going to pay for the counseling.
Okay,
We'll
so
take
you'll
care of
know
that.
that it's being done.
Okay?
You know, she's a senior this year. She got a couple months. She can have a diploma. With that, she can go on somewhere.
She could have a lot.
She
could have a lot, but she's not going to have anything if we're
If she
going
don't have
down
me?
with the original plan of throwing her out.
If she don't have me,
That's
she
right.
can't have nothing.
She needs her mom. Let's,
You don't think I don't love my child?
Mom, I'm not questioning your love. I'm questioning your actions. Okay?
Sometimes we do things without thinking.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And I'm glad you called the show, and I'm glad you're here now. So I want to say thank you for at least giving me this opportunity to get your daughter to agree with this and for keeping her safe in your house, okay? All right, Mom. I'm going to ask you to leave. I'm going to work on your daughter, and then I'll bring you back out, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. All right, let's bring Dee Dee back out. Were you watching any of this backstage?
Yes.
The thing we got to get past right now is, I'm not saying forget about all of the past, but we do need to put it behind us.
I've been trying to put it behind us. That's all I want
but
to
I
do.
mean, everybody's mistakes. Yours, your mom's. As you can see, I think, really, we see a beautiful young girl out here. We want to see you achieve whatever you can. We want what's best for you. Nobody's up here cheering for you to lose this battle, to have a bad life. I don't think all these women are coming up here sharing their most personal life stories if they don't want to see you succeed. They want to prevent you from going down a bad path that we all know what's ahead.
Hendrick, now open. A new choice for Honda service. The all-new Rick Hendrick.
On that.
Today we're here in Washington, D.C., and we're asking tourists to take the Container Challenge. And
You saw your mom. These women, they helped me break through to her. They want to see your mom be a mom for you. But you got to work with me a little bit here now. Your mom's willing to try. She's willing to go to counseling with you. We'll provide the counseling. This is a big step. I do care about you. I want you to make the right decision. I do. I don't want to see you have a life of misery. I've seen this all too many times, and I don't want to see this happen to you. And now I have a chance to stop you from going down that road. So what we're going to do is we're going to offer you and your mom, if you'll agree, I think you saw, if you agree to go to counseling with your mom, and if you agree to go back in school immediately, and let's not get to the point of why you're not, just agree to go back to school, agree to go to counseling with your mom, and she's agreed she's not going to throw you out. She's going to let you stay there and let your children stay there. And I think that's the best place for you to be. Will you agree to that? If it wants what's best for you, okay? Let's bring your mom back out. just going to ask one favor of you, okay?
Sure.
Let's keep it real positive right now, okay? Let's just move forward and let's keep it real positive. Tell your mom what you've agreed to.
I agreed to do it, but the constant disrespect with you has to stop.
Well, listen, remember what I just asked your mom? I'm going to ask you right now.
It is. I'm just.
Let's not worry about disrespect and everything. Let's worry about one real simple thing here. How about you showing each other love? You can hug your mom. Let's go back and start working on it right now. Let's go back. This is Jim, and he's our counselor.
How are you?
And this is the first step. You start talking to Jim, and then we'll get you in counseling. We'll get back to school. And I know there's things, and Jim, like you said up there, like disrespected things, he can work with you on that and start helping you repair some of those issues, okay? And before we go on to the next question, I really want to thank the two women, you and you, especially because I think doing this show, it really helps me. I think it helps the guests. When you come up and you share such a personal story, your advice, I think that, especially you two women, when you came up and spoke, I think it really made a difference with this woman on stage. And I think you helped me break through the wall and say, hey, I really do need to help my child. And your line again about you have rooms in your arm to hold that baby, you have room in your house. So I want to thank you very much.